are two sisters with voices from heaven. But they're not just singers, they're triple threats. They're singers, actors, and musicians. They are true artists. And I had a chance to sit down with R&B sensations Chloe and Halle. Take a look. Our next guests are two sisters, but they are triple threats. They're actors, singers, and musicians. Please welcome Chloe and Halle. Hello. Okay, so the last time you guys were at Sister Circle, you were doing the On the Run too.
Yes.
And it's just wrapped up in what, October?
Yeah.
So tell us about that experience.
Yes, being on tour with Beyonce and Jay-Z was so much fun, you know. We were constantly pinching ourselves. We learned so much as new artists, and getting to watch them give 150% every night really inspired us, and just got us to dig deeper every single night. So yeah.
Well, my sisters and I personally watched you guys on YouTube all the time. Amazing, by the way. Amazing, by the way. And Beyonce, she's become your mentor. And so, what's the best advice she's ever given you?
The best advice that she's ever given us was when she said that our music and our taste and talent's ahead of this time, and that you never feel like you have to dumb yourself down for the world. Let the world catch up to you. And that's definitely something we're living by. We're just being authentically ourselves and having fun doing it. And for the people that are accepting and loving of our music and what we bring to the world, it means so much that we're just doing this, having fun, being ourselves. So
And living your best lives.
Yes.
Oh my God. So speaking of living your best lives, you two are regulars now on Grownish. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you guys super excited?
Yes.
So excited.
So how'd you guys land the role?
Yeah, well, we've always been friends with beautiful Yara, and the executive producer of the show, Kenya Barris, saw us all together on stage at the BET Awards.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, they should be on the show," and we were like, "Okay, sure, we'll try it."
Okay.
And we ever since then we were just so happy that we got to be on the show. It's all of our friends, and we never feel like we're working. It just feels like a big party on set. So it's fun to dibble in acting as well as have our music at the forefront.
So you guys sing and you act both superbly.
Thank you.
So which one came first, and which one do you like the best?
So honestly, acting came first.
Okay.
And when we were younger, we just started acting around Atlanta, and then music kind of came naturally second because we love music. But for me, music is my first love. It's something about creating and also performing, the adrenaline you get. It's so fulfilling. I feel like that's definitely our passion. And, acting is just another way we express ourselves. So we still really love that, but music's our first love. So.
And the same for you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so you guys play twins on Grownish. I have to be honest, I thought you guys were twins too. I thought you guys were fraternal twins. I was sitting and watch you guys play the piano and the guitar, which is amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
So, do people think you're twins in real life?
Almost everybody thinks we're twins in real life. It's really funny because whenever we post like "Happy Birthday Halle" or "Happy Birthday Chloe" on our socials, they're like, "No way, you guys don't share the same birthday."
Yeah.
What? I'm so upset you guys aren't twins.
I know. So it doesn't help that we play twins on Grownish, but I take it as a compliment. If I'm as pretty as Halle, then that's a good thing. And we're so in sync, so I can get that. So it's okay.
Wow. So let's talk about Grownish just a little bit more.
Yes.
So you guys, you wrote the opening score.
Yes.
And you sang the opening score.
Yes.
For Grownish. Hello and yes and thank you. So how did that come about for you guys?
Yes, well, music is something that we just love to put our everything into. And with this show, we were so inspired just by what we're going through in life as young girls transitioning into young women. We had all these emotions of, are we really grown? Are we there yet? How can we put this in a song? And Kenya actually wanted our album song, "The Kids Are All Right," for the theme song. But we were like, oh, we'll write you another one. So we wrote another one just talking about basically the theme of the show and what we're personally going through at the time right now. Because I just turned 18 and she just turned 20, and we're like at that weird point where we're almost swimming, but we're not quite.
Right.
So it was just all those emotions that we put into that. So yeah.
So are we going to see you guys performing more this season in Grownish?
Ooh, you never know. But we're always creating, we're always performing, so it would be fun if it's sprinkled throughout the season.
Yeah.
See, I know what it's like to have to work with my sisters.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when you invite other cast members in, and then they become friends as well.
Yeah.
So is there ever a problem like, okay, well, this person's just too close to my sister, and they're spending too much time with my sister?
Yeah.
Or are you guys like friends together with the other people in the cast?
Oh, it's really natural and organic. We're all just kind of mold like a big family together. I think it helped because we already knew Yara and Trevor beforehand, and it's such good positive energy, not only from the cast but the crew as well. And you know, Halle and I were like this, so
Yes.
even when we're with friends, we're still like together. And when we're apart, we're like, "Where's my other half?" It's
That's
kind of funny.
Never lose that.
Yeah, and
Never lose that.
yeah, and before we were sharing our trailers, and you know, we were both trying to sleep on one couch. We're like, you know, we don't have to do that.
You don't have to do
And
that.
we're like,
You
you're
don't
so
have to do
far
that.
away, even just in our own trailers.
Separation anxiety with
Yep,
sisters.
exactly.
Oh, see, I remember those days. Don't let the industry change that,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
But a little birdie told me that Diggy Simmons is playing a love interest to one of you. Can you guys give that away a little bit? Just a little baby bit?
Yeah, it happened in season 1 towards the end. Jaslyn and Doug, you know, come together, and it's really fun too because Zoe's character picked Luca, so it's gonna dive into like relationships and how all that works in college. So that's gonna be fun to go and dive into. So
Any on-screen romance? And does it segue off the screen a little bit?
you know, music is my first love right now. I don't have time for boys, so music, and acting, and I'm good to go.
Oh,
So
great answer. I love it. I love it. I love it.
thank you.
Okay, well, you know, I appreciate you girls coming. It's always
Thank
fun
you.
having you guys. You guys are beautiful inside
Thank
and
you
out.
so much.
The music is amazing.
So is
The
yours.
Braxtons are your fans. I love
We
you.
love
Yes. And we're excited to see more of you this season on
Yay.
Grownish and on the upcoming season, January 2nd. They're on Freeform for Grownish. Check them out.